I don't have a controller. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. This doesn't rumble. Let's get going. Put the subtitles very large so they can be easily seen. That's a pretty great intro. Unfortunately, this keeps the control mapping showing as if we were using a controller. Not telling me, press W. It's a shame. Makes it feel so much more like a port. I don't need to do anything because I have auto crouch. Sister, where did you keep all those butterflies? Crimson Butterfly Remake. Remake. Because there was already one on the Wii, which was outstanding, by the way. Really good. Okay, let me hold your hands. Let's run! Let's boogie! Oh look, someone's going into that house. This is such a cool scene. I love that so much. It's so eerie. A pair of clipped newspaper articles written about a year prior concerning search efforts to find Masumi Makimura, a missing geological surveyor. A 26-year-old surveyor by the name of Masumi Makimura has gone missing after being dispatched to conduct work at the construction of the Minakami Dam. The dam, which has been in the works since last year, is set to submerge part of the area underwater. Kind of redundant. Submerge is already underwater. Makimura was sent to investigate the impact construction may have on local historical sites and other areas of concern, but has yet to return after 5 days. The search for missing 26-year-old geological surveyor Masumi Makimura, which began on the 4th of this month, was officially called off yesterday after turning up no leads. Makimura, who had been missing for 10 days prior to the search's cancellation, was surveying. This article is super redundant. It just says the same things like 4 different times. You know what? I need to check. I can't do it yet. Oh yeah, yeah. Can I change the controls? What it says. So control type. Mouse enabled. Nah. Maximum FPS 60, please. Thank you. Motion blur, no. Motion blur can burn in all the hells imaginable. Come on. Oh, we're here. We're finally here. Is it normal for twins to dress like alike?
殺したくない。
今のわからない。わからない。
Yeah, that isn't ominous at all, huh? Let me hold your hand. Let's go. It would be great if I didn't have to hold the button. There was a way of toggling, holding her hand. Safe. Oh. Notebook appearing to belong to a woman who wandered into Minakami village. This entry talks about the haunting dreams she's seen since entering the village. You'd think I'd be too tense to ever fall asleep in a place like this, but the moment I lose focus, I always seem to pass out. Maybe I'm just that exhausted. In my dreams, I see this darkness encroaching upon the village. I see the massacre. I see the vast pools of blood and bodies stacked on top of them. I see a woman in a blood-soaked kimono laughing a deranged laugh. And I see a pair of twins, young girls begging for their lives to be spared. I can still hear that woman's laughter ringing inside my ears. I don't want to fall asleep again. I'm too scared. Camera obscura memo. It's a photographic device designed by Dr. Kunihiko Aso to capture spiritual beings that are typically imperceptible to the human eye. Specifically, it is capable of revealing the following: past events as contained in residual emotional energy, invisible apparitions. But I'm certain it can capture even more than that. Photographing these supernatural phenomena that defy conventional thought enables the wielder to achieve an effect akin to traditional exorcism. However, this process also establishes a bond with the subject. As a result, judicious use of the camera obscura is required. Otherwise, these apparitions may take over the user. One can only imagine what this gadget can unearth if one were to photograph the hidden ceremony that takes place in Minakami Village, as well as the locations that are central to the residents' faith. I believe I can speak for myself and the good doctor when I say the possibilities intrigue me. Camera obscura.
それは
これがありえないものを映す機械、射影機。なんだ今のは。まさかこんなことが本当に。
I would have booked it out of there as soon as possible.
射影機ミオそれって
Bring photographs showing parts of the village. Were they taken with this camera? 07 film. Shooting photographs. Raise the camera obscura. Shoot with camera obscura. The camera focus will gradually adjust as you keep the target in view. Once you've taken the picture, you'll need to wait for the photo charge to complete before you can shoot another photograph.
そのカメラまだ使えるのかなお姉ちゃん
Come on.
一緒に誰かいる
The camera's critical raise. The light at the top of the camera indicates the direction of spirits you can photograph. Weird that you get this tutorial after the fight. The spirits are right, the lights will turn red. Look around while exploring. Do not have the camera obscura raised. There's an indicator displaying at the edge of the screen. Indicator is not displayed for race that you haven't discovered yet. Okay. You can fight against race by taking pictures with the camera obscura. The higher the quality of photograph is, the more damage you will deal. Keep it in frame, the camera obscura will gradually bring it into focus. You can unlock the ability to adjust the camera's focus manually through upgrades. You can also lock on to a wraith to automatically keep it in frame. However, lock on is released when the wraith vanishes. Lock on. Yeah, I need to check what the lock on is. You'll be damaged if you are attacked by a wraith while you have no willpower. Willpower is depleted through the following action: being hit by attacks, touching wraiths, running during combat, evading. Willpower is restored through the following action: photographing wraiths, passing time, using lunar instance.
大丈夫もうこの家から出よう
Yeah. I also want to check that options. Control settings. So special shot, theft, target lock is G. Let's go, sister. Hold Mayu's hand to recover health. Oh. Well, that is exactly what we're going to do, Mayu. We're going to go as deep as we can. We're going to find out what's going on in this village. Despite really, the only thing we want to do is get the hell out. Come on, let's book it. Once you the game from the inventory can be exchanged for items. In the challenge, you can only focus on the entirety shot when you photograph scenery. $10,000 for a single herbal medicine. Damn, that's not cheap. Oh, there's something up there. Let's try to leave and see what happens. Woman roaming the second floor. Well, we'll have to follow the specter. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to come over here. Woman's Notebook 5. How long have I been in this village now? I have no idea. The sun never rises here. It's always night. I hate the dark now. I can feel it driving me insane. I want to leave. Yeah, I get you. Beckoning woman. Right, what's the button for using items? Use item. Got it. Oh, wait. What's the control for switching item? Okay, just a mouse wheel. Perfect. Stone mirror. Cool. That's the auto reviving thing. Women's Notebook 9. I can't move anymore. I'll just stay here. I know Masumi will come back for me. He just needs to find a way out of the village first. If Masumi comes back for me, I'm going. He came back. Ooh. Let's get ready to rumble with the ghosts.
こへ行ったんだろう。やっぱりここは。
Peekaboo. Mm-hmm. Fatal frame. Gotcha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come at me. Wraith will become a fancy on each other chance. Taking a photo of a Wraith in this state will inflict significant damage on it. The Wraith will return to remote once you've taken a picture. Furthermore, successfully taking a fatal frame while a Wraith is vulnerable to shutter chance will activate fatal time, giving you an opportunity to take multiple photos in succession. If you fail to second a Wraith in fatal frame, it will attack and grab hold of you. That's fine. Oop, there it is. Come on. Come on, Ghosty. Too slow. Come on, come at me. Come at me for a fatal frame. You can't catch me. Oh, baby! Gotcha! Boom! That's pretty cool. Who you gonna call? Me! I got you. And the sister's gone. At least we have a dodge button. Dude. The Lost Village. Chapter 1. Herbal medicine. Yeah, I need a better special shot. Okay, let's look at the camera. Oh, we can't look at the camera obscure just yet. Redstone radio. Redstone radio takes the basic concept of radio crystal radio, which is crystals in parts of the circuitry to pick up signals, and upgrades to enable voices to be heard from the spirit realm. Spirit realm, not spirit realm. These voices come from crystals and other judgments that were previously worn by people for extended periods of time. After prolonged contact, the owner's emotions became embedded in this rock, releasing a special kind of light invisible to humans. Such stones are referred to as spirit stones. According to Dr. Kunihiko also, sounds emitted from the spiritual realm can sometimes be heard without the aid of a radio. Premonitions, the ability to sense others, and synchronicity similar to those found in twins are all attributable to these sounds. The charm I was wearing perhaps holds her thoughts. Equipping charms confers them blessings upon you. A charm back will increase the number of charms you can equip. Oh, that is awesome! Okay, so... items, charms. Mayu's charm. Health recover faster while holding hands. Uses health when taking damage from wraiths. Scenery charm. Charm will focus the entire shot when you focus with scenery. Wraith charm. Extends a fatal time window. Reduces willpower. You know what? I'm just gonna go with... these are likely pre-order bonuses. I'm gonna go with basic stuff. I'm gonna go with Mayu's charm. Radio, Mayu's charm. I can feel it falling in the air tonight. Well, the deep path. Garden veranda, West Midsummer Hill.
これお姉ちゃんの
Oh. Where the hell did I come from? I seem a bit lost. Oh, there it is. There's the door. I'm gonna tell Mom. The little flickering on the flashlight is a great detail, but it's so unnerving. Typo film. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using Type 0 until the very, very, very end, unless it is absolutely... Oh, there's something here. Unless it's absolutely necessary. Woman's Notebook 2. I remember hearing stories about a village that disappeared from maps. Supposedly, it was because on the day of a big festival a long time ago, tons of people got massacred. But it still exists, and the 2 Jinso statues that can be found in the surrounding forest will lure people towards it. Once you pass through the gate at the entrance, there's no leaving it. From there, the night of the massacre continues, and the sun never rises. It's like entering Yarnum in Bloodborne. You enter, and the night of the hunt continues. In the midst of all that, I can hear the terrifying laugh of a woman echoing through the place. As the stories go, the only survivor is a village that night was, you guessed it, a lone woman. Ooh. Interesting. Thought I had dodged it. Come on, bruh. Come on. Give me that fatal frame. Yeah, I'm gonna be dodging over here. gonna use my special shot. What was that? There we go. Got me a ghost. 514. As a low access planet, it takes a while to reload. We're gonna stick around. We'll stick it to type 7 for now. Once we have like 20. And peering into camera obscura. And goes, yo. There's something on the ground. Perceptual filter memo. A memo outlining the function of the camera obscura's perceptual filter. A feature that was previously hidden. The camera obscura captures past events, including the residual emotional energy. While testing its powers, I discovered an ingenious hidden feature. By switching to the perceptual filter and photographing such residual energy, the resulting shadow recreates the past. Let's call these shadows vanishing traces. Vanishing traces of memory. In all likelihood, following these vanishing traces should enable one to search for missing people. Why then would Dr. Aso conceal such tantalizing functionality? Could it be that it remains incomplete? Or maybe he thought approaching the spiritual realm in such a manner was dangerous. Whatever the case may be, I intend to use every tool at my disposal to photograph places and things that are meant to be seen. Even things some might regard as taboo. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. Filter reviewing spirits. Range long, power average, charging slow, willpower recovery slow. Ooh, okay, nice. Blinding special shot. Okay. Allows you to see vanishing traces. When you see traces of the past, camera scooter switch to the perceptual filter.
3A
I need to.
これでお姉ちゃんを探せる
I need to check the controls. It doesn't show me the controls on PC. Switch. Filter switch. Switch filter. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. There it is. Boom. We're gonna need to do this. Now I need to do type 12. What is that they do? And I forgot what the button is for healing. We're using the item. Item. Oh, hit R. Come on. Come on. Sure, I'll go follow the story, but first, I want to come over here. There are things to find. Ooh, more Type 14. That's good. It's good, 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 good. Can I open this? Nope. We're stuck. And this is a lock. Normally, here's where I would find the ghost of the boy, the kid who was here around the time of the original sister. Held by a powerful force. Okay, so let's oh, now can I pick up this thing? Okay. Type 61. Still don't have enough power for opening those bloodied cabinets. Or that'll come later. Ooh. That was cool. Like the shadow of someone hanging there. I'm gonna go over here first. Just in case I find something to pick up. Nope. Is that a save point? Twin doll findings. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, talking about his research of the village ubiquitous twin dolls. I've noticed while trekking through Minakami Village that the curious white dolls can be found adoring various locations. The local residents refer to them quite simply as the twin dolls, derived from the fact that they come in pairs bound together by crimson thread. The practice of decorating spaces with dolls can be found all through Japan. Many of them are placed for purposes such as warding off misfortune to ensure that children grow up well. In the case of Minakami Village, these twin dolls appear to function as guardian deities for the former use case, keeping calamities at bay. Although by design these dolls are supposed to come in pairs, I've seen some cases of them appearing alone. According to Ryozo, it's something of a mischievous pastime among the village children to snatch one of these twin dolls and hide it somewhere. He would know, when he tried to do the same thing during his previous visit, he got scolded. A fact he admitted to with no small amount of sheepishness. Anyway, the twin dolls themselves are believed to hold the thoughts and feelings of the sacrificial twin maidens. Separating them is believed to invite misfortune. Yet children, being who they are, the fact that it's forbidden is likely precisely why they've turned it into a game. There are pairs of dolls and twin dolls hidden throughout Minakami Village. When you take a picture of a pair of twin dolls together, you memorialize the feelings embedded within them. Doing so will unlock items at the point exchange. If a doll is missing its twin, try searching for it by taking a picture. Okay. Basically, the first one is a freebie. On a safe, you can change to accumulate photo points for a number of different items. You can take photo points for taking pictures of specters and other using Chemical Obscura. The list of items can be exchanged for will grow as you progress through the game. Okay. Key items. Nothing that I want just yet. I'm gonna hold off on my buttons for now. Ooh. Wait, outfit? What we got? Prison Butterfly Remake, Mio Original. Remake is a bit more yeah, it looks better. It's more kimono red. No, I don't want to wear kimono. Cat ears. Peony hair ornament. Yeah. Oh, how about Mayu? Original? Remake. Original? Remake. Oh, the new one makes them look much more similar in attire, I think. Yeah. Their attires in this one are kind of much more similar in a way. At least that's what it looks to me. You know what? I haven't saved. This is a survival horror game. You need to save. Time 90. Jeez. I'm getting all kinds of Firefly Chaser. Will that door close? Yes, it will. Opens the gate. Nuh-uh. Each of the door gates features a twin motif ornament. They both have slots for inserting a wide flat key. Find the Jiso keys. Beckoning crimson butterfly. Cool. Yo, my dude. Come at me, bro. Nuh-uh. Oh yeah. It's because I already know what this game is like. I'm not feeling as afraid as I usually am with a typical Fatal Frame. Ooh. Lunar instance, instance made from Moonflower. Using it temporarily increases the generation speed of willpower. Cool. Can I still don't have access to the camera obscura menu. So I suppose it'll change once I can find items to upgrade the camera obscura with. Reload speed is gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the attribute to improve. That and power, of course.
八重、どうしてまだここにいるんだ。
あなたは
もうすぐ祭りが始まってしまう。そうなったら八重、赤い
All they will guide you. I will, but first we need to. Oh, stone mirror. Already have it. Save point. Is safe. Just in case. Sure. Prayer bead. A jewel for someone's will. Insert the camera scooter to enhance performance. Camera scooter and filters can be applied through the use of prayer beads. Ah, we got access to the camera obscura menu. What we got? Focus, zoom, film capacity. Range, reload speed. I need 3. Focus is manually. Nah. Zoom. Able the camera to zoom in and out. Doesn't seem that important right now. I think I'll save my things to improve reload speed and max attack. Or willpower recovery. Those are the things I'm going to consider my priorities. Unless there's something else here. Clairvoyance. How to perceive spirits through walls. You know what? This one is worth it. This one is worth the time. I missed the phantom. Yeah, I figure at some point the ghost hand is gonna grab me. Am I gonna be attacked? Ooh, that's where the film capacity thing comes into it. Rise from the dead. I'm Dracula. Boom. Come on. Dodge. I got you. Boom, gotcha. The max attack on the camera obscura needs to be raised. Obtain the first key.
あと一つ。
Ooh, that attack kicks my butt. It's interesting. They have now new attacks. Rare beads. Hey, camera obscura. How many do I got? 2. Still need more. You know what? I'm gonna use my type 7. Okay, grab type 90. More type 90. You know, we might as well use more type 90s. Come on. I gotcha. Huh. I'm gonna buy a few more medicines now. I'm guessing in this game, using the different camera, different reels and films, just, you know, switching among them is gonna be far more common. Because usually in the original Fatal Frames, you know, Fatal Frame 2 original release, in all of those, you wouldn't really use the powerful films unless it was like a boss or something, or big bad, or you know, you tend to hoard them to the end. In this game, it seems far more useful to, well, use them, to actively use them. Ooh, is this the woman's notebook? Yeah. Dear Masumi, I read your note, the one about you going off to find a way out of the village. So I did see you before. It wasn't some dream that I had. Please, don't leave me alone here. Stay with me. If you don't find me in this house, I'm on the plateau overlooking the village. I'm looking for you, Masumi. Come get me. I'm waiting for you. Miyako. Woman adrift. Let's do that. Let's go investigate the side story. Interesting that you have that now you have side quests. I like it. Since I think we're gonna fight her again and finish her story. Plus, maybe get some upgrade materials, some cool stuff. Cool. Let's go. One overlooking village. No, final notebook? A notebook appearing to be, yeah, same thing. While walking through the forest searching for Masumi, I somehow found myself inside the village. When I looked down at it from the overlook, it really hits home that something is wrong with this place. Deeply, deeply wrong. What could have happened here? Why is it always night? Why doesn't the sun ever come up? I can hear so many voices crying out from underneath those big rocks. They sound so sad in their agony. I also saw a figure in the window of a thatched roof house. You can see from here. Maybe that means Masumi has come back. I won't know for sure until I try visiting that place again. I could be overthinking it, but that shadow kind of looked like me. Okay, so we're going back to the house. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Mio! Boom. Boom. Bustin' makes me feel good. Woman in the window. Looks like a house. Villager. Let's buy one. Damage dealt by percentage filter now. Safe. No, not here. Me through here? Longing couple. Will you turn into a wraith now? I fell asleep again. It was like my mind was being pulled, dragged into slumbering. I saw another dream. This time I was being strangled. And as I was being strangled, I was plummeting quickly down, 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 down. I'm sure it's because the floor here feels so cold. The chill must have seeped into my mind while I was sleeping. Sometimes I hear a creepy song coming from the family altar here. It sounds as if it's coming from the depths of the earth. Maybe it's just a draft sneaking in through the cracks of the building. Or maybe there's something happening on the other side of the wall. All I know is I can't bear to stay here any longer. You want to walk into the depths? Will you open now? Masumi, it's me, Miyako. Why did you go inside that house? Don't you want to be with me anymore? Please, let's go home together. If we leave together, we might make it out. If you see this note, call out for me. I'm nearby. Hang in there, Masumi. Yeah, this thing expects me to use the Type 90s judiciously. Lady on the veranda. Uh-uh. Finally, got her. Awesome. The sacred water. And the broken Zoe site. If the records of the previous owner's site, then we can see some, it looks like stories allowing you to explore the history. You have your current progress and next objectives. Miyako Sudo. The lost level, there were others before Mio and Mayu. Miyako collapsed in the Osaka house, looking for her lover Masumi. Masumi found her in a daze and continued on alone in search for an escape. Miyako couldn't bear to wait. She shot out the vantage point from which to view the village. Miyako's mind raced as she looked for Masumi from higher ground. She was reflecting on how she came to be lost in Minakami village when she caught sight of a person's silhouette inside the Osaka house. She raced back, quite possibly sealing her own fate at that moment. Miyako fell asleep in the family altar room when she returned to Osaka house to keep waiting for Masumi. She dreamt of being strangled and falling downward. Feeling cold air seeping up through the floor, Miyako dashed out of the room, thinking it was to blame. Miyako sensed that Masumi was back, but she believed he'd ventured deeper into the house instead of coming to find her. Suspicious, she followed after him. What happened once she found him? Following Masumi's footsteps could reveal the truth. Info. Nice. That's what I wanted. And here's the type 90s to refresh him. Okay, now camera obscura. Reload speed. We need it for sure. For the perceptual filter. Now max attack. Reload speed. Yep. That is absolutely necessary. Wonder how we get up there. Book 3. Sometimes I sense a figure walking past the window outside. It's someone holding a torch, whispering about something as they walk along the road. It sounds to me like they're looking for somebody. I don't know who it is, but I know it's not Masumi. I can also hear music off in the distance. Mournful sounding music, like some sort of festival. They say this village disappeared on the night of a festival. A night that repeats over and over and over again. Type 0. Wow, the Type 0s are slow. But they're essentially nukes. But those don't seem to be doing a whole much. Anyway, let's keep going. Let me... Yep. I'm hoping eventually I can unlock as consumable items to buy on the little point shop the film types. Man investigating. So that is Masumi. How many days has it been since I first entered this village? Has it only been a couple of days? 2 or 3? Or has it been years? Sometimes it feels like the former, other times it feels like the latter. When you're in a village where the night never ends, your sense of time starts to become fuzzy after a while. Miyako is completely exhausted by this point, merely limping along. On rare occasions, she attempts to flash me a weak smile. It pains me to see. I think she's nearing her breaking point, both physically and mentally. I've decided to leave Miyako here and investigate the village alone. I'm sure I'll find a way out of here, and when I do, I'll come back for her. Okay, let's continue with the hunt. This way. Ba-da-da-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-bum. Ba-da-da-da-ba-dum. Ghostbusters! Da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I'm just gonna ignore y'all for now. I'll come back for you. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. Okay, buddy. Come at me, bro. I hate that attack. Oh. Have more type 14. That's always good to have. That type 14 is hard to come by, it seems. 19. That's good. If I have to depend on type 7s for too long, it's going to be problematic. Interesting that I can have more type 90s than type 60s. Let's report. Missing geological surveyor. I found this line of Jizo statues. Those guardian statues often seen along the roads, standing adjacent to one another. One of them struck me as a little odd. A Jizo comprised of a pair of twins. Luckily, while scouring through what literature still survives on this estate, I found some documentation on this Jizo statue. Or should I say, statues. This region of Japan has a unique culture that specially venerates twins, including a ritual that they carry out themselves. Once the ritual is complete, a new twin Jizo statue is carved out somewhere in the village. The ritual in question used to take place on a cyclical basis once every few decades, and the sheer number of twin statues indicates this practice has gone on for quite a long time. Strangely, all the twin Jizo statues that I've managed to find in the village are damaged, with one of the individuals in each statue being completely headless. In some cases, it even looks like one of those heads was only one of those heads was ever carved in the first place. Maybe there's no particular significance to what I'm seeing, but it sure is eerie to look at regardless. I'm getting the feeling that maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to leave Miyako behind. As for the specifics of what went on with these twin-based rituals, unfortunately, I haven't been able to uncover any detailed explanations. Regardless, I need to find a way for us to get out of this village ASAP. Go stand? Oh well. I'm maxed out on films. Okay. And searching grounds. There is an item here that I need to collect first. Oh, that's inventory. That's film. Can't do anything with it. Village report 3. After climbing a long set of stairs, I stumbled across a small Shinto shrine shrouded in mist. It's an old but well-constructed shrine, without any obvious signs of damage. Large butterfly motifs can be found at the entrance, the design of which is identical to what I saw at the building across that large bridge. Butterflies in this village seem to hold an equally important significance in its culture as that of twins. Reference to them can be found all over in records surrounding the special rituals conducted here. In fact, the word butterfly itself looks to me like some kind of code word, although I have no real idea what it could actually mean. Based on the surrounding context when I see it used, however, I can tell it's at least something to do with one type of ceremony in particular. That much I was able to determine. Whatever the actual meaning it might be, it's clearly something important for butterflies to be featured so prominently at this shrine. Suffice it to say, I've got some more research to do. Hey, look! It's the main menu. Prayer beads. Good. For incense. Got him. Obtain the second key.
これで門が開けられる。
Oh yeah. Time to rumble. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on, buddy. Awesome. Let me restock on films. Is there anything on this side of the shrine? Maybe worth looking at? Worth collecting? Oh, there does seem to be something. Can I grab it from here? No. Well, we'll look around. I do like that in this game, she at least runs faster than she did in the original. No, it's not saying much. Fatal Frame running is slower than, say, Resident Evil running. But it is faster. Gotta give it to them for that. Fatal Frame 4, they barely shuffle around. Type 6-1, yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade film capacity at some point. It is a thing in this game. Well, part of me wants to focus more on the reload speed, and then do, once I have that maxed out, maybe do the capacity and then attack. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting for ghosts. We're off on a secret mission. I can fight them, but I can also just make my way downtown, walking by, faces past, and I'm homebound. Goodbye. More stickers, yay. Oh, I want to buy one more. Oh, and save, of course. That was some Assassin's Creed ghost assassinations. Ooh, are we fighting the boss that is on this bridge? Green crystal, sunken woman. Yeah, item, radio. Suicide, green crystal, glowing blue crystal. The repentance. Okay, and then green crystal. Floating woman. There we go. That's her. Hey, lady. My, you're a tall one. Gotcha. I gotcha, lady. I gotcha. Damn. Almost got it. Almost got it. Boom! Shakalaka. Take your water. Good morning, Wakimoto. '90 film. Herbal medicine. A lot of Cornelius. I think those are Cornelius. Are you strong too? Good, 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 good. And the last one. Prayer bead. Camera obscura. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. Cutscene. Bad place here. The man above. Chapter 3, Repentance. Ooh, reversion beads. Double diamond. two Sabiyus coming. I'll hide here. If I do that, then I can run away. Everyone, they're all dead. The man came back from the depths of hell. I just did as I was told and kept watch. Whoa! What are you, messenger? You are very annoying, my friend. Ocar's note. The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies fluttering around Minakami has been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. The earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. I'm beginning to wonder if the Crimson Sacrifice ritual holds significance similar to that of ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involved life offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, then I suspect that the twin maidens, revered as divine guardians here, fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist in the current era, that would go a long way to explain the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Once the twin maidens turn into crimson butterflies, they then return to the village. Are you advancing ahead? And running aimlessly. Golden Green Crystal 2. That's more spirit radio stuff. What's this? Type 90. Good. Prayer beads. Awesome. Time to upgrade something here. Got 3. Yeah, we need to increase film capacity. Come on. Come at me. No. Really? Gonna use ghost tentacles on me? Go! Oh yeah. God damn. We're going to buy a bunch of medicines now. Faintly glowing crystal. More. Ah.
お姉ちゃん
Are you advancing ahead? I use charm 3. Time to run. Time to run. Run! Run, baby girl. Being caught by a wraith while you are unable to defeat enemies will result in a game over. If you are attacked by a wraith when you can't defeat enemies, you will have to hide until the wraith leaves. Weird, again, this game has a thing for giving you tutorials after the fact. Oh, safe point, we're good. Step 14. Lunar incense. F61 full. Ready. Cool. Need to buy version beads, herbal medicine. Okay, let me buy another one. Okay. In this radio, we got Mayu's Charm 3. Okay, now glowing green crystal 2. The Kusabi has returned. Guessing the Kusabi is the thing that was with the laughing lady. Yeah, sure. Charms. Gives damage dealt by standard filter. I'll wait. Masumi Sakimura. We still need to find other reports. Ah, mister. Hair beads. How many do I have now? 1. Okay. What? Whoa! The coffin disappeared. And using the camera obscura. A memo of an exposure filter. It is not just the events of the past that we're going to uncover. It also captures things concealed within the afterlife, with more precise things that have been spirited away. It turns out this is another one of the device's hidden features. When I discovered while testing its powers, by switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in our realms once more. This mechanics resemble a practice known as phantom exposés. Damage aggravated wraith, cool. Glowing special shot. Classification. Sure, I'll spend my thing for that.
呼び戻し
Oh. I need to take the photo. Same. Oh no, cool.
同じに
With that, then we have. Makabe.
口にすることすら禁じられた儀式。そして見てはならない場所。
Ah, Romans. Romans is a problem always.
遮影機で映した。
That tells me you had a bad ending. Folklore is out. When I first came to the village, Ryokan Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal mayor to speak of. Instead, he serves as principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informal leadership structure being a remnant of that history. The region remains culturally rich even today, with folklore about the gate to hell passed down through generations. The Kurosawa house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lays up to its role as the home of the chief priest, filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times. Many of these records relate to those myths and legends that permeate the region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I can tell that there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through this literature, which I appreciate. One traditional hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice Ritual, where the twin maidens were to serve to seal the gate to hell, or so it goes. The gate to hell itself is a type of legend that concerns the boundary between our living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. This realm of the dead goes by multiple names, such as hell or the underworld. Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making them spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, but also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. The Minakami village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the Gate of Hell. The mere mention of it isn't allowed, let alone witnessing it. Being as it's a ritual that involves the boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers lead simple, if difficult, lives deep in the mountains. Minakami village has almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past and in old ways, ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. It's as though it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've also been granted permission to read through the literature stored in the other houses, for which I'm immensely grateful. There are three main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. These are the Osaka house, the first house I was shown, Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses. Though I was only able to enter a small selection of rooms when I previously visited the Kiryu house. I'm sure I'll be able to comb through it more deeply before long. Once I finish searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll next set my sights on the Osaka house. I do want to check something. I was wondering. Because that coffin disappeared. Items, radio. There's nothing. Potion charm. It's time to go back to the Osaka house, I think. Pick up the photo. To prevent any outside from intruding upon the maiden's room, I am going to store in my room the amulet key entrusted to me by our Lord. This is an old photograph taken by the young outside in front of the room. It is very rare and precious. Make sure to keep it someplace safe. I do feel that someone young is likely to be served up as a kusabi to the something or other. The Buddha statue holds a key engraved with a symbol for light. There seems to be a bookshelf above the Buddha statue. You find 5 tall thin slots, but only one contains a book. There are all writings carved above it. The crimson butterfly engraved sacrifice shall seal something, and it sounds as kusabi to repent. It's a gateway spawned from hell, one not meant for the likes of man. Thus the children of man must not gaze upon the for they shall be rendered and forfeit their light. Thus the children of man must not speak of the for they shall be rendered and forfeit their voice. Thus the children of man must not hear the for they shall be rendered and forfeit their soul. Up by a powerful force. Great. Well, time to head back. Type 90 film. Nice. Folklor's note. When it comes to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, in which a pair of twins are made into shrine maidens, there are 2 rituals that take place. First, the main ritual, a Shinto rite which occurs on a routine basis. The second is the shadow ritual, which is said to only happen when the main ritual fails. Should both fail, a third event known as the repentance then occurs, whereby the gate of hell unleashes disaster upon the land. Written records tell of the dead flooding out of the gate and heavens above closing off. On a similar note, Ryoso tells me that Itsuki and Mutsuki, 2 boys that he's been friends with since their younger years, have gone missing. The fact that their whereabouts are unknown is certainly a little concerning, given they're twins. Should I find them, however, they may be able to tell me more about these different rituals. Fleeing villagers. Yeah, the Kusabi is right here. Let's book it back outside. I got you. Photograph labeled servant's room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing the entrance to a room next to the lattice window.
この写真の部屋に鍵が。元に。
Beautiful man. Triple diamond key. Boom, all 5. More type 90. Type 14. Is Kusabi there? Holy crap. I have the triple diamond key, sorry. Yeah. Here he comes to ruin my day. Whew. Kusabi is damn insistent. Let's save here. A lot of cosmetic stuff being sold in that store. Not a lot of it useful. There's a lot of dolls.
ずっと一緒だって約束したから二人で逃げたの。みんな死んじゃった。みんな死んじゃった。お姉ちゃん。ミオ、何があったの？誰かが私を呼んでた。戻ってこいって。そしてもう一度儀式を。儀式って、あ、一緒にいよう。ずっとうん、約束したじゃない。とにかくここから出よう。
Look, there's a creepy doll standing there. There are twin girls in kimonos. One of the faces is warped. Butterfly Diary. Today we had two special guests come to the village, Ryoso and this scholar that he now works with. Ryoso said he came back to the village because he was worried about Itsuki, but we're not allowed to discuss things about the village with people from the outside. Itsuki's been kept inside the storehouse ever since the day of the ceremony. It's probably to prevent him from meeting with anyone from the outside. Yai. The scholar who's visiting used this special box he brought to create a picture of me and Yai. It somehow copies the figures it sees. My face turned out a little weird in my opinion, but I still had a fun time. Although I bet the others are going to try and make him into a sooner or later. After all, our purification isn't over yet. We have to get it out of here before that can happen. All that matters is that my big sister and I can unite and become one. I need you to hide the key to the back entrance in the Hina doll stand. It'll be safe there. Nobody will touch the stand. The head of an old Hina doll. The neck is red and shaped like a peg.
声が聞こえる。エラパレシ二人の巫女は天に通され蝶となる。蝶となって村を助かる。二人の巫女を天に。
No. I need to find the button on the keyboard that will trigger the Oh, there we go. So it's the no. No, what button did I press? So you come to the front. You come to the front. You come here to the middle. You come to the left. You to the right. Now, drum guy in the middle. You go over here. Double diamond key. Let's go.
ミオここから出よう
Hold my hand.
一人で行かないで
Why did this coffin box reappear now? Come on. Barely. Gotcha. There we go.
離れないでミオ
I think this is a great place to leave it for tonight. We're starting chapter 4. I'll be back next week with more Fatal Frame. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, note 15. The twin girls of this manor handed me a map showing the location of a side exit in the compound. With the shadow ritual drawing near, they told me to use it to escape during the night. But before I could ask them any questions, they took off and left. I haven't observed any unusual behavior from the other members of the household, but evidently time is running out. If I'm going to get to the bottom of all this, I need to reach the inner sanctum of the Kurosawa house and see it with my own eyes. That's a bad idea, my dude. Okay, let's save. Chapter 4. the hidden ceremony. So that's going to be it for me for tonight. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back next time.